Okay, so the last movement for the general kind of pin escapes is something called an inverted spin. It's useful for getting out of, it's actually useful for a lot of stuff depending how you angle it. So it can be useful for side control, but it's generally used for north-south when people are kind of on top of you, which is fitting because this is kind of like the last position we've talked about. So it's very, very straightforward, doesn't require a lot of dexterity. So basically what it is if you imagine somebody above you and you have frames, you have to move them a little bit higher than you are. And you can accomplish this by either pushing them out, which I don't really recommend because you have to be strong for that. A better way is if they were here, is to kind of do like a forward hip escape or a forward shrimp movement. So you move yourself away, right? Once you're have kind of a range where it doesn't have to be fully extended, but you're up like this, you're going to roll your feet up with one knee bent and one leg straight. So if you imagine a person here, there's no one here right now, but what it looks like is you're gonna roll up with one leg straight and one knee bent like this. And all you're gonna do, imagine if there was somebody here, is you're going to thread the bottom knee through the top knee and get to the top, right? So if I borrow Owen for this, works a little better with the person. So again, if they're like this and you're low, you won't be able to do it, right? Because they're in the way. You can try to like move them, but I wouldn't recommend it because they're too heavy. So you can drop the weight, it's good. You wanna actually do like a shrimp, like a forward kind of to get yourself away. And then again, depending on what the orientation is and the configuration, you want to have roll up like so. So this leg, if you're pivoting on him, the other one is the knee that you're gonna thread through. So you can spin back around and get under them, right? Thanks, Owen. So again, without a partner, what it looks like is one leg straight, one leg's bent, right? If you can touch, this one has to thread underneath this one to spin in, right? Important points are tucking your chin in so you don't crush your own neck. But it's actually very useful. You can do this, again, if people are on the side of you as well. Depending on what the orientation, if somebody's here, you could potentially roll up. But again, just thinking about whatever leg you want to bend the knee to thread through, whether it's this way or if it's this way, that way. So just threading the knee through.